It's mason bee season! But what's a mason bee? It's my very favorite bee, specifically the blue orchard mason bee. I love it so much that I made a sticker about it. So I'm going to tell you 5 awesome things about blue orchard mason bees. 1, they're native to right here in North America. Our native bees co-evolved with our native plants for millions of years, and they're the best at maintaining the diversity we have in our local ecosystem. The more famous honeybee is actually from Europe, and they're kind of like here on a work visa, and they're not that good at pollinating our native plants. And 2, they're blue. That's just cool. I don't need to tell you why that's cool. That's cool. Number 3, they're one of the first bees to come out in the spring. When you think about symbols of spring, you probably think about daffodils or cherry blossoms, but now you're going to think about mason bees. When all the other bees are still cozy in their beds, mason bees are out there doing their thing, which brings us to number 4. They're amazing pollinators, much better than the honeybee. Honeybees are really neat and tidy, and they carry pollen in literal pollen baskets on their legs, and so not much pollen gets dropped from flower to flower. Mason bees, on the other hand, are much sloppier, and they get pollen stuck to their fuzzy little bodies, and they just accidentally spread pollen from one flower to another. And this is much to our benefit. They're particularly great at pollinating early spring fruit trees like apples, pears, and cherries. So if you enjoy these fruits, you might want to thank a mason bee today. Finally, number 5. They're just gentle sweeties. They're not stingy. Males don't even have stingers. And females, you'd have to try really hard to get her to sting you. Mason bees are solitary bees. They don't live in hives like honeybees do, and so they're not territorial at all. There are so many more cool things to know about mason bees, so let me know if you want a part 2, and follow for more stuff about native habitats.